To find the Ender Dragon, you'll have to first locate a stronghold. You'll need Eyes of the Ender to find a stronghold and to activate the End Portal. After using Eye of the Ender, it'll float towards the nearest stronghold. Follow the direction to get there. However, Eyes have a 20% chance of breaking upon use, and you might need up to 12 Eyes to activate the End Portal. Prepare carefully. The best armor you could bring into the fight is Netherite, of course. Try your best to enchant it with protection, as that decreases Ender Dragon's damage by a lot. Feather falling and, like the video, enchantments on your boots are also really good. The best headpiece is a carved pumpkin, as that prevents Enderman from aggroing on you. My melee weapon of choice is a sword, enchanted with sharpness. You'll definitely need a bow in this fight. Best enchantment is power, but you could also use infinity. Bring a stack of your best food, as the fight might last for a while. I'd recommend steaks. Take some golden apples with you and eat them if any danger arises. The most important potion to bring is the extended potion of slow falling. Stock up on 6 of these and that should be enough. I would also recommend using Potion of Strength to kill the dragon more quickly. Potion of Healing and Potion of Regeneration are useful too. Ideally, you'll want to have a few Ender Pearls on you because you might get flying back by one of the dragon's attacks and start falling into the abyss. Get yourself a few stacks of arrows, a few stacks of blocks, and a digging tool. To make the fight even more safe, you can bring a Totem of Undying to have a second life. Here's a chart of how your inventory should look like. You can refer to it if you need to check whether you've gathered everything that's necessary for the fight. Before attempting the fight in your main world, I'd heavily recommend you practice the fight. To do that, create a disposable world with creative mode and cheats enabled. Stock up on everything you're gonna be using for the fight. Use this command to spawn an end portal block to teleport to the end. Then use this command to switch from creative to survival and fight the dragon. All the commands are in the comments section for easier access. For the duration of the fight, you'll have to wear a carved pumpkin. I recommend using F5 to switch between first person and third person view, as that will make it easier to see things. The most important thing is to always drink your potion of slow falling and make sure to keep a full one in your hotbar for quick access. If you don't, you might get flying into the air and die. Keep track of the slow falling effect by looking at the top right corner. If it starts to flicker like this, it's almost out and you have to drink the potion. There are 2 main dragon behaviors you have to keep an eye on. First is the fireball. Stay on your toes and listen for the sound effect. Let me play it for you. Once you hear that, go in any direction away from where you're standing and the fireball will miss you. Avoid the pools that it leaves behind, as these are the most dangerous in terms of damage. Second is the perching. Sometimes the Ender Dragon will go towards the middle portal and stay in the middle. If you're not close enough to the middle when it's perching, you'll get charged. So I recommend staying close to it once you see the dragon flying towards the middle portal. Avoid staying in front of its head, as it's going to use the breath attack. Also, avoid being too close to its sides, as it can turn towards you, fling you into the air, and deal heavy damage. For the first part of the fight, there are 10 end crystals which restore health to the dragon. You'll have to destroy all of them before beginning to damage the dragon. The easiest way to destroy them is to shoot them with a bow and then subscribe to the channel. However, 2 of them are locked up behind iron bars. The strategy that's safest is to keep shooting upwards until your arrow goes in a trajectory that would pass through the hole in the bars and destroy the crystal. There's an alternate strategy that works too. Find a corner of the tower with iron cages and start building to the top. Once you get stopped by the iron bars above you, simply click M1 on the crystal and it'll blow up. Do not break crystals when you're in their explosion range and are not covered by anything. They can deal heavy damage. For the second part of the fight, once you destroy all the end crystals, you can start damaging the dragon. You can deal some damage by shooting it while it's flying around, but the main way to deal damage is to wait for it to start perching. Once it lands in the middle, come behind it and keep slicing its tail while jumping up. That's it, you killed the dragon. Well done.